Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first Who Wants to Be a Big Brother Millionaire. I am your host, Taran Philbin, and I am here today to host a competition like none other, like you've never seen before. That is definitely not ripped off of anything pre-existing, and I will not be here alone because we have some contestants, but I also have somebody who's going to help me host Who Wants to Be a Big Brother Millionaire. It is none other than Corey Wurtenberger. Corey, how are you doing?
Taran, I went on Big Brother and said I was a massive super fan of the show, which, as you know, means I'm either a massive super fan of the show or potentially have seen one season. So today I'm hoping to figure out which one I am.
Yes, you listed Dr. Will as your favorite player, and they told you to do that.
Well, yeah, they did not like my Eric Stein answer.
Yeah.
It was like Matt Hoffman. They're like, who? I'm like, ah.
Yes. Okay. Well, tonight we are going to do something. It's a little different than your normal Who Wants to Be a Millionaire format because this is Big Brother we're doing here. This is not just a simple quiz. It's not going to be contestant against the world, against the questions, against me. No. It's going to be contestant against contestant. So we have multiple contestants here tonight to compete on Who Wants to Be a Big Brother Millionaire. We put out a call for applications, and we got many applications. Thank you so much for all that applied. But in response, we have chosen 4 competitors. They will be competing through the questions, a total of 15, to achieve the highest score. The person who achieves the highest score in Who Wants to Be a Big Brother Millionaire will be the winner. They will receive a prize.
$1 million.
Not exactly.
Sorry.
Let's not overpromise, Corey. There will also be an additional mystery prize if somebody actually manages to complete the entire quiz and becomes a millionaire. Those are the basic rules here. So, without any further ado, let's introduce our competitors. So first off, right away, we had somebody who was very interested in playing this game, and had a very early application. This man, you may know him. It's Amon.
Oh, and I was going to be first. Yeah, super excited to be here. You know, I'm just going to come out and give myself a little disclaimer. I have never purported myself to be a Big Brother expert, but you know, I feel like I know enough trivia to get me through to that $1 million. Okay, so I'm just hoping that the knowledge that I do have up in this noggin is going to be enough.
Are you prepared to crush your opposition, Amon?
I am prepared to lightly push them out of the way.
Love to hear it.
All right. Well, Amon, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Let's now introduce our next competitor. This person, they applied. They said, I've got some great knowledge. I have some experience in quizzes. So please welcome to the Who Wants to Be a Big Brother Millionaire stage. It's Sugar Free.
Ah! Oh my gosh! Hi.
Sugar Free. Hello.
Who's it gonna be? Is it me? Oh, it's me.
How are you doing, Sugar Free?
I'm so good. I think I just realized about 5 minutes ago where I am because I've been getting in drag for the past 3 hours. So you know, I'm caught up now. I'm present.
Yes. Sugar Free had a quite the secret weapon in her application video where she said, "I will do the stream in drag."
I showed up to the casting call at LA half in drag. I came with half of my face because I was like, they need to see something of me, but also I am willing to look a fool for anybody.
And it didn't work, huh?
It did not work. No, he gave me no information, no attention. Nah.
Well, it did work here. You are going to be competing. How do you think you're going to do here on Who Wants to Be a Big Brother Millionaire?
I'm going to get second place.
Ooh, interesting call.
Old.
Yeah.
Second's the best.
Is it?
I don't know.
All right. Okay. Well, that is sugar-free. Next up, we have our third competitor. This person, they applied. They said they're a big fan. They've watched all the episodes. And they even did a college paper on Big Brother. This is Colleen. Colleen, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm great. It's great to be
Yes.
here.
Colleen, tell us your bona fides here. How are you going to do?
I think I'll do pretty well. I mean, I've been watching Big Brother since the beginning, since I was 4 months old. I did a whole project in statistics on Big Brother, talking about how winning certain competitions help you win the show. I just ranked every single Big Brother house guest because that's a fun thing to do.
All right, Colleen, be honest.
Yep.
Be honest. Give me the number. I don't want any context.
Yep, no context. Let me pull it up.
All right, here we go. Let's.
Okay, so I don't
counts
know
as a
if this is helpful or hurtful information. I also included celebrity and OTT. So, so it's
I'm better than all of them. That doesn't matter.
95.
Top 100. That's huge.
That's pretty good.
That's big for me. I appreciate it, Colleen.
Yep.
That's pretty good. All right.
$100.
Well, Colleen, thank you for joining us. I wish you luck.
Thank you.
All right. Finally, we have one more contestant. This person submitted an application. Very excited to play. And I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of confidence with this player. This is somebody you might recognize her as well. This is QT. QT, you might recognize her from The Circle, perhaps. I'm not sure. QT, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited to be here. Honestly, I was just excited to be able to deck out in all of my Big Brother things. I have my Zingbot hoodie, my Veto. I have my Big Brother little cup, iconic, and my blanket. So I'm feeling pretty prepared and ready. But honestly, after hearing about Colleen's college paper, I don't know if I stand a chance.
Do you have a I am the millionaire sign in your room right now?
You know what? I do not.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Well, to be fair, it didn't work for The Circle either, so maybe it's a good thing.
Honestly, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right. QT, what's your confidence level right now?
I don't know. Okay, so I'm very confident in my knowledge about Big Brother. I've watched all the seasons, live feeds, all that stuff. But I'm not confident in my test taking ability. Like that's always been my weak spot in school. It's like I've always been very smart. I'm just bad at tests. So I don't know. Under pressure, I might like buckle under the pressure. But I'm just hoping to do the best that I can.
All right. Well, QT, thank you so much for participating, and I wish you luck.
Thank you.
All right. So those are our 4 contestants, Corey. What do you think?
Well, I'm just curious who's going to get first, third, and fourth because second place is locked up.
It seems like it, yeah.
But yeah, look, I think I'm very curious personally to see how Amon does because I think there's certain categories. If it's BB fights, Amon will be unstoppable. Some other things, we'll see. So I'm just curious to see how it shakes out.
Yes. So just to set the stage here, Corey has not seen any of the questions. I came up with all of the questions. I've come up with 4 sets of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire questions. And they certainly range in difficulty from anybody who's like heard of the show before can answer them to hopefully nobody can answer them. But we will see. We will see. I did a test run with some participants, some volunteers. None of them succeeded. And in fact, I will say this is a word of advice to our contestants. They were not using their lifelines. They all thought they could save up their lifelines, and I'm pretty sure all of them failed before using a single one.
Well, I will say, Taran, and this is something I feel like I learned in the house. Jared told me when it comes to these quizzes, it's not about knowledge. It's not about acumen. It's about determination.
Yes.
So I'm curious to see who is the most determined of our 4 competitors because they will be the winner.
I agree. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. 4 contestants. They will be competing somewhat simultaneously. So I'm going to call one person up first. I'm going to ask them their $100 question. They will answer it. They'll get it either right or wrong. If they get it right, they will move on to question 2. If they get it wrong, they are eliminated. After they finish their $100 question, I will call up the next person. They will answer their $100 question. Now, how Who Wants to Be a Millionaire works is that at any point you can quit. You can quit while you're ahead and lock in your score. You can do that here, but you will all need to decide before all together. You will all have to privately decide whether or not you want to answer the next question. So once we get to that point, I will just ask all of the contestants who are currently in the lobby to give a thumbs up or a thumbs down as to whether or not they want to continue. You will have 5 lifelines, so use them liberally. The lifelines there's some classics. You have the classic 50-50. You can poll the audience, and I will need Sam to help me do the poll for the audience. But then things get a little weird. Instead of call a friend, you will be calling a Big Brother alumni. Who will that be? You don't know yet. You will call a Big Brother.
I'm going to go into the group chat and pick a random number. Good luck.
Then there are 2 Big Brothery, I would say, lifelines. You can ask a competitor. So you can ask a fellow competitor what the answer is. They have to give you an answer. They can't just say, I'm not going to tell you. They have to give you an answer. So the question then is, do you believe them or are they lying to you? Finally, you will be able to pass on a question and get a new one. But the twist to that is you will be passing to a specific competitor. So if you think the question is too hard, you can pass your question off to somebody else. You have to name that person. They cannot pass it back to you, the same question, but they can in the future pass one to you if they want. If that makes sense. So a little bit of social strategy going on here on the Who Wants to Be a Big Brother Millionaire.
I have a question, Taran. So if someone were to pass a question, it's the $100 question. Does the person it's passed to theoretically have to answer 2 $100 questions?
It will count as their next question. If they've already answered one. So the order does matter a little bit here. If they've already answered one, it will count as their next question. If they haven't already answered one, it will just be their $100 question.
And one last clarification. So what is the incentive to essentially give up and say, we're stopping here?
The incentive is that you get to lock in your score, because if you answer the question incorrectly, you will drop to the last given checkpoint. There are only 2 checkpoints in the game, after 5 questions and after 10 questions.
Got it.
So that is the incentive if you want to stop here. Okay. So there are 4 tracks, and I want to randomly assign who gets each track here, because the questions are kind of locked into each one for now, at least. So can I just I'm just going to go in order of the current backstage. So our first competitor of the night answering the first question will be QT Tyler. QT Tyler.
QT Tyler.
Tyler.
Good enough. Good enough.
Yes. All right, QT, are you ready? Do you understand the rules?
I think so. So if I, let's say I got this first question wrong, I'm out completely of the game?
Yes.
Okay.
It is do or die here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Okay, I'm ready.
That's why, genuinely, if you are unsure, you have 5 lifelines. Definitely use them if you need to.
And there's 15 questions total?
15 total.
Got it.
Okay. Also, by the way, I did my best to make sure this was all properly fact checked. Most of these questions came from just my own knowledge, so hopefully it's not wrong. But I did try my best to fact check all the questions. If for some reason a competitor says, no, I knew the right answer and it is not what you told me, if you can prove that to me, I will nullify the question. But I'm hoping that is not going to be the case for any questions. Okay. here we go. This is our graphic here for the night. So I'm going to be manning quite a few different things. So I apologize if it doesn't work properly, but let's see if it does. Let's get started with our first question. QT, who is the host of Big Brother? Is it A, Jeff Probst, B, Rob Sesternino,
Should be.
C, Julie Chen Moonves, or D, Arissa Cox?
We're starting off really hard, but I think I'm going to go with C, Julie Chen Moonves.
That is correct. QT, you have passed your $100 question. We will now turn to our second competitor.
Heavy hitter.
Yes, listen. The questions are difficult, okay? They're tricky. All right, next up, Colleen. Hello, Colleen.
Hello. So could you just say what the 5 lifelines are one more time? Just what they're called.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have a 50-50. You have a phone a Big Brother alumni. You have poll the audience. You have ask a competitor. And you have pass to a competitor.
And if we want to stop, that's just us locking in our individual score?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm
Okay.
good now.
All right. Okay. Colleen, let's get started with your first question. If I can get this to go to the next question. Colleen, on what network does Big Brother air? Is it A, Fox, B, CBS, C, ABC, or D, NBC?
Very difficult. I think I'm going to go with B, CBS.
Okay. Some brazen answers here right away. But she is correct. It is B, CBS. All right, Colleen, thank you. Next up, we have Aman. Aman, how you doing?
I'm scared. But I
Are
think I'm
you
ready.
ready? Do you have any questions?
No, I think I understand everything pretty well.
Okay, here we go. Here's your $100 question. Aman, the HOH refers to what? A, head of household. B, house of horror. C, hoofed on Houston. D, holiest of hands.
You know, I want to say B, but I know the answer is A.
Okay,
Because
there you go. Well, A is correct. By the way, that is not an accurate translation. I had to add an O word in the middle. All right. Finally, let's have Sugar Free come to the stage.
Let's do it.
Do you have any questions for me, Sugar Free?
No.
Okay. Here is your first question. Once it starts working. Oh, it's a little bit. Listen, I'm running 4 separate instances of this. I think it's having a little bit of trouble. Here we go.
Scary.
Sugar Free, how many regular seasons of Big Brother have there been? A, 12, B, 25, C, 27, or D, 32?
I'm so lost, but I'm gonna guess B. Yeah, final answer.
Okay, that is the correct answer.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
All right. Okay, well, thank you, Sugar Free. Let's now move on to question 2. Hopefully, listen, we're warming into it. Corey, how do you feel about the question 1 performances?
This would have knocked out half my cast, Taran. It'd be down to 5 of us.
All right. Let's pull Corey Tyler back up to the stage. QT. Are you ready for your second question?
Yeah, I just want to say this is like more nerve-wracking than most things I've done in my life. Like I'm sitting backstage, literally my heart is pounding waiting for the next question, but I think I'm ready. Oh gosh.
Well, listen, hopefully a little mood music can help. All right. Here we go. Oops, that was the wrong one. All right, question number 2. What food do you eat when you're a have-not? Is it A, gruel, B, slop, C, muck, or D, cheese?
I'm just happy to not go out in the second round. It's B, slop.
That is correct. All right. Thank you, Corey Tyler. Colleen, are you ready for your second question?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Colleen. Am I in the wrong one? No, I am in the wrong one. There's a bunch of different ones. Where is Big Brother filmed? Is it A, Toronto, B, New York, C, Los Angeles, or D, Chicago?
C, Los Angeles.
That is in fact correct. Thank you, Colleen. Aman,
Yes,
are you ready?
I think so. And good on you, Taran, because I know that you're probably like, I have like a bunch of like different tabs and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
So many different tabs. Okay, Aman, here's your second question. What room do contestants go to talk privately with producers? Is it A, confessional room, B, diary room, C, the void, or D, Big Brother?
I'm gonna go with B, the diary room, baby.
That is correct. All right. Next up, sugar free. Are you ready?
Sure. QT was not lying. It's like you just sit backstage with your thumbs twiddling, hoping you don't get the niche question. God.
They're gonna start to get a little more difficult soon, but hopefully not yet. Here's your second question. What is the name of the spin-off show that aired in 2023? Is it A, Reindeer Games, B, BBOTT, C, Christmas Vacation, or D, Santa's Funeral?
A, Reindeer Games. Final answer.
That's correct. All right. They are through their second question. How are they doing, Corey?
At this rate, we're gonna have 4 millionaires.
All right. Let's see if that is the case. Let's enter our second set of this is wrong. Let's ask our third question to Corey Tyler.
Okay.
QT, are you ready?
I think I am.
Okay. Your third question is, the 6-finger plan was created in what season? A, season 3, B, season 4, C, season 5, or D, season 7?
Oh my gosh, the early seasons. Okay. I got to think about this. Here we go. It's not season 7. It's not season 3. So we're down to season 5 or 4. Oh my gosh, these 2 seasons like staying in my head. What are my lifelines? 50-50. Ask the audience. Ask if you be in love. Ask if you I don't want to use them, but
You don't want to go home with your lifelines.
yeah, that's true. It's like going with an idol. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna ask the audience.
Okay, we're gonna ask the audience. Sam, can we get a poll in the chat? The 6-finger plan was created in what season? A, B, C, or D? And then hopefully Sam can help give me the answer to from the chat. Sam's gonna be working on this. QT, what are you currently deciding between?
Okay, so the thing is that season 5 and 4, I kind of get confused in my head of like, even when I'm picturing the house guests in those 2 seasons, I'm trying to think of which season June was on because it's not that season. But I don't know if it's 5 or 4, but I'm kind of leaning towards 4, and I think it is 4, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. So I just know it's not 7 because it's not All Stars. It's not 3 because that's like one of my favorite seasons.
All right, there is a link to a poll in the chat. I guess we can't do a. Oh yeah, we have audience in multiple places, so it makes sense to link to a poll. The audience will now be voting in that poll. I need to. Can you? Sam,
Definitely a big jump in difficulty.
I
Second question
know.
to third.
Like, what does HOH stand for to this? It's crazy. But I feel like this is a pretty like common BB fan would know this.
Okay, so we have our poll in here. Currently, 94% of the audience is saying season 5.
Oh, it's a good thing then. I didn't go with my gut. And do I have to go with the audience answer? I
You
mean,
do
I'm
not
going
have to. No.
Do I have to? Well, I'm gonna go with the audience answer and say season 5.
All right. That is correct.
Wait, thank God. I literally, if I went with my gut, I would have said season 4. So, wow, that's great. Okay, use your lifelines, you guys.
Use your lifelines. QT still in the game. All right. Next up, Colleen. Hello, Colleen.
Hello.
Did you know the
Gotta
answer to
keep
that
my
question?
lifelines in mind.
All right. Colleen, are you ready for your third question?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Colleen, in what season was the veto introduced? Is it A, season 2, B, season 3, C, season 4, or D, season 5?
And we're talking very first iteration of the veto.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me talk through it. Make sure I don't make any mistakes. Season 2, it was just HOH. Season 3, I believe, is the original veto, the silver veto that later turned into the gold one that Marcellus didn't use. Season 4, it was golden veto. Season 5. So I'm going to go with B, season 3.
That is correct. All right. Next up, we have Amon. Amon, are you prepared
I cannot
for your
do this
third
anymore.
question?
I think so. My brain is melting.
Amon,
Yes.
in what season was the first OTEV competition played? Is it A, season 7, B, season 8, C, season 10, or D, season 12?
Oh my God. I literally, like, this factoid was a part of a conversation that I was in, I don't know, like 3 or 4 months ago. And I remember someone saying, like, when it was first introduced, and I was like, oh yeah, I knew that, but I forgot about that. And now I can't even remember what the answer was. A piece of me wants to say that it was like 7 or 8. I do not believe that it was 10. Because 10 was all about like back to basics season. And I feel like OTEF had already been part of the culture, the tapestry of Big Brother at that point. So I don't think that you introduce a new type of comp in a back to basics season. Ooh. I know it wasn't 12.
Remember, you do have lifelines.
I do have lifelines. Potentially
ask a BB alum.
I don't want. I want to save the BB alum because I'm like super excited about that. I really feel like it was. I really feel like it was All Stars. I really feel like it, but I'm like so nervous that it could be 8, and I'm like 1 season off. But I don't want to use any lifelines yet. It's only the third question. I think. Okay. I'm going to trust my gut. I'm pretty sure it was All Stars. I'm going with A, season 7.
Is that your final answer, Amon?
My final answer!
That is correct.
It was an iconic competition, too.
Yes, of course.
It was a great one.
Somebody was harmed in the making of that competition.
Janelle ripped out James' eye, kicked him.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Amon. Next up, Sugar Free.
My heart is racing for Amon right now. Stop it. Oh my gosh.
All right. There's been a little bit of trouble over the third question. Are you ready?
Why not?
Okay. There we go. Sugar-free. What is the longest season of Big Brother?
Right.
Is it A, season 1, B, season 19, C, season 23, or D, season 25?
So I feel like it's 25 because I know that's like the longest competitive take each other out season. Was season 1 over 100 days? I don't know. There are countries that do a year-long Big Brother 365. To that I say that is a health violation. Oh my goodness. Well, look, our lifelines are 1/5 of worth 1/5 of the question, 1/3 of the questions. I feel like I'm not wasting any right now. Let's pull the audience. I just want to be safe. I just want to be safe in case season 1 is a fucking trick question. Gosh darn it.
All right, we're gonna poll the audience on this one, Sam.
Pretty sure it's D. Pretty sure. I knew all of the others. So far in my reality of being in QT, Karina, or Amon's tracks, I'm in the lead and I'm doing great.
There you go. All right. Well, I think it's the smart play to use the lifelines just in case. You don't want to get sniped out on the third question.
No.
All right, the poll link is in the chat. And we will have our results shortly. Okay, there they are. As the votes are coming in, season 25 with over 90% of the vote.
But what if everyone else is as dumb as me? That is also possible. You know what? I'm going to live in the reality where we're all geniuses or idiots. I'm going to go with 25. Final answer.
All right. That is in fact correct.
Cool. Great. I'm going to get a drink. God.
All right. Corey, they've gotten past season 3. 2 lifelines now been used.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I am. There's 2 lifelines used. I'm much more worried about Amon, who did not use a lifeline and just rolled the dice. So, we'll see. I will say it was the longest season of Big Brother, and it felt twice as long.
Yes. My hope was there that with Otev, as long as you remembered that James was harmed, you'd know that it had to be at least All-Stars.
If you threw season 6 or 5 in there, that question gets way harder.
Exactly. And then I definitely put season 1 in there to trip up some people that might think, oh, wait, no, what was season 1? All right. Let's move on then to question 4. And we're going to pull QT back up on the stage. QT, how you doing?
Heart is just beating out of my chest. I'm also drinking coffee right now, which is probably not a good idea because it's like making my anxiety even more, but it's okay. Also, I knew all the other questions. It was only mine that I didn't know. And I know everyone's going to say that, but it's true.
I feel like you know the answer a lot more cleanly when you're not answering it.
Exactly. When there's no pressure, but it's okay.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Question 4 for $500. QT. What season did production transition to a new house?
I love this.
Is it A, season 2, B, season 6, C, season 11, or D, season 16?
This is one of my favorite seasons. It's season 6B.
That is correct. All right. Next up, Colleen. How you doing, Colleen?
Back at it.
I think you seem to have the easiest time with question 3, I think, so far. Let's see if that stays with question 4. I apologize to the audio listeners of this podcast because A, you're not seeing the visual, and B, I'm replaying the sound effects so many times. Okay, Colleen, your $500 question. What was Dan's alliance with Memphis called? A, the Brigade, B, the Renegades, C, the Detonators, or D, the Hitmen?
All right. So I feel good about this one. Let's rule out the others. The Brigade is season 12. Detonators, season 16. Hitmen is also season 16. It's B, The Renegades.
Oh, that. Sorry.
Sorry,
That
Colleen.
was my bad. That was in fact correct.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Next up, Aman.
Yo, when that red hit, I was like, wait, hold on. I was like, I'm pulling out.
I knew I had to mess at least one up. Hopefully that's the only one. But now you know what it looks like when you get it wrong.
Oh God. See, I agree with QT right now. Like I've known hers and I've known Colleen so far. Let's hope that trend continues for me right now.
All right, Aman, your $500 question.
Yes.
When you enter from the front door,
Oh
in
my
what
God.
direction is the kitchen? Is it A, left,
Wait.
B, right, C, up, or D, down?
You conspired somehow for me to have this question because I am a very impressionable and gullible person. I consider myself very intelligent, but sometimes I just believe in people, okay? So when Big Beach of Big Brother 18 fame came on Reddit for an Ask Me Anything and said that, oh yeah, actually when you walk in the house, it's flipped. It's not the way that you see it on the live feeds. And then I had to my whole world shifted. My paradigm was broken. But I'm fairly certain that what we see on the live feeds is what is actually is seen by the house guests when they enter. So if you're walking in through the front door, you will see the kitchen to A, the left.
Oh, this one's wrong too.
Oh my God!
That is in fact correct, Aman. You saw nothing. Thank you, Aman. All right. Next up, Sugar Free.
I
Back
swear
to
to
the
God,
stage.
Taran, if you read me when I'm right, I swear to the Lord Father, oh my goodness.
All right, Sugar Free. Are you ready for your $500 question?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. What season saw the prize money increase for the first time? Is it A, season 20, B, season 22, C, season 23, or D, season 24?
I am so confident that it's 23 for some reason. I feel like it was the year before Taylor won. Because I know that Taylor's like the highest earning winner because of this, but did it happen the year before? And I don't think it happened during All Stars. Oh, I hate this game. I had such high expectations for today. I thought this is going to be so fun. This has been miserable. I'm playing against someone who played on the goddamn circle. She's going to snipe me, and I know it. I love you, QT. My boyfriend's obsessed with you. You know what? No. You know what? No, we're going to go with 23. C. Final answer.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
The music didn't work, but yes.
I'll take the green over the music.
All right. Let's move on then to our fifth question and the final question of the first round. After this question, I will start asking if you want to continue, or I guess after the next question, because you'll be safe after this question. Corey, how are you feeling?
You know, I had not watched season 23 or 24 live, so when I went into sequester for 25, I found out the prize money was higher. I was super excited about it.
Yeah, wow.
Big.
Would you have gotten that question right?
Yes, I would have.
Okay, good to know.
At this point.
All right. Let's then move on to our fifth question. QT, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm so excited.
Okay. Your $1,000 question. Who won the very first HOH competition? Is it A, Eddie McGee, B, Nicole Shafrish, C, Shannon Dragoo, or D, Mike Boogie?
Like, I'm literally gonna cry. I don't know. Okay. Am I gonna use another lifeline right now for this stupid question? Who won the very first HOH competition? I feel like I have to use a lifeline. Like, I'm so lost right now, by the way.
All right.
Okay,
You want to look at your lifelines.
Yeah, so I have 50-50, ask a BB alum, ask a competitor, pass to a competitor. I already did ask the audience.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, what should I do? 50-50, ask a BB alum, ask a competitor, pass to a competitor. You know what? I feel like I'm going between asking competitor and pass to competitor. The only reason I don't want to ask a competitor is I feel like someone might give me a wrong answer for some reason. Like, I'm traumatized and
You
triggered.
think somebody would give you a wrong answer? How?
100% they would.
Who can you trust the most here?
No one. I don't think I can trust anyone.
Mm.
I'm scared. Okay, I'm going to pass to a competitor.
Okay, who would you like to pass to?
I'm going to pass this one to Sugar Free.
Okay. All right. Well, QT.
Another lifeline down the line.
Sugar Free.
I just had a happy scream. Thanks, QTD. Mike Boogie, final answer.
That is correct.
Oh, God. I was just like doing a little happy dance. Even though you can't see me, I will give you a right answer. I promise. Thank you. Thank you, QT.
Alliances are being made. All right. Well, QT, I will come back around to you when we get to Sugar Free's question. In the meantime, Colleen, you are up next.
So they swap places now in this round?
Yeah, for this round.
Okay.
How'd you feel about that pass a question?
Interesting. I feel like I want to be good with everybody. I'll give you an honest answer.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right. A
if you want to ask
declaration.
me something,
Interesting.
I'll give my best answer.
Okay. Are you ready for your next question?
Yes, I am.
All right. Here we go. Your $1,000 question. What country did the format originate from? Is it A, Brazil, B, the UK, C, the Netherlands, or D, Belgium?
Okay. So I feel pretty good about this one, but there is a chance that it's another answer. So is the 50-50 predetermined, like which two get crossed out?
No, I will choose.
Okay.
Start playing mind games, Colleen.
So I shouldn't talk through my answers then. Because, all right.
Here's what I'll tell you. I will choose the two I want to eliminate right now so that you can talk through your answers. And I will not switch.
Well, I feel I'm leaning towards that it's C. That's what I think it is. But then there's some random chance that it's Belgium. But I don't think it's Belgium. I think it's the Netherlands. I feel pretty good about that. But I don't want to go home. So I'm going to use... I guess you do have the competitor ones I could do. I'm going to pass this question to Aman.
Okay. Aman.
I guess I'm in sync with Sugar Free. I knew the answer to this one immediately. It's C, the Netherlands.
That is, in fact, correct. All right. Well, that means we're going right back to Colleen for
All right.
question number, your second question number 5. Nope, wrong one. This one. All right, here we go. Your new $1,000 question. What year did Big Brother start in the US? Is it A, 1998, B, 1999, C, 2000, or D, 2001?
It was the year I was born. It was 2000.
Oh boy. That is in fact correct. All right, that means we are moving now back to QT.
Can I just say I feel so old now? 2000. That's crazy.
All right, QT, you passed your original question off.
Yeah.
You will now be getting the question originally meant for sugar-free.
Oh god.
Here is your $1,000 question. What season was the first broadcast in HD? Is it A, season 12, B, season 15, C, season 16, or D, season 18?
Can I just say I'm so happy I used that lifeline because this one I know is C, season 16.
That is in fact correct. All right, you have all made it past the first 5 questions. All right. Corey, we've seen now, 4 lifelines in total used?
It's interesting because I think there's a clear hierarchy of the power of these lifelines, and Ask the Audience is the strongest one. And Ask a BB alum is getting weaker every question. So,
yeah,
good luck.
It's very fair. All right, well, from this point forward, if you get a question wrong, you will have a guaranteed $1,000 score. So you will all obviously want to answer the next question, but then we will start asking if you want to stop. Okay. QT. You're back again.
I agree, Corey. That Ask a BB alum, it's like, might as well not even call them at this point.
That's what I'm saying.
It depends. It depends who. I wish I could pick which one I can talk to.
I can't wait to find out.
All right. QT. Are you ready for your $2,000 question?
Yes, I'm going to have nightmares about that sound now.
All right, here we go. QT. Who has won the most money from Big Brother and its spin-offs? Is it A, Taylor Hale, B, Cody Calafieri, C, Nicole Franzel, or D, Dan Giesling?
This is a really good question because obviously, initially, I want to go Taylor Hale, right? She's won the most, AFP, all that stuff. But then it's like we have Nicole Franzel there who won, I don't know, Big Brother reindeer games. How much did they win? I don't even know. Oh my gosh, how much did they win? Well, but she won Big Brother before the prize money went up. So I'm feeling like it's not her. Most money from Big Brother and its spin-offs. Is it Nicole or Taylor? I still want to say it's Taylor. I don't know how much Nicole won in freaking reindeer games. And the fact that you said and its spin-offs makes me feel like, are you just putting that out there just to say it? Is it a different question? Imagine it's actually like Dan Giesling. Okay, I'm gonna go. I can't use another lifeline, so my gut wants to go Taylor. Who has won the most money from Big Brother and its spin-offs? Oh my gosh. I feel like it would have been more like major news if Nicole. Okay, I'm just going to go with my gut. I'm going A, Taylor Hale. Oh my gosh, please.
All right. Taylor Hale
Oh my gosh.
is correct.
Oh, good.
With $750,000, America's favorite player money. And Reindeer Games was only $100,000.
Okay, beautiful. Love that. I'm so
Yes.
happy I didn't use another lifeline. Feel good.
Okay. Next up, Colleen. How'd you feel about that question? Were you confident on that one?
I felt good about that one Because Taylor also got the runner-up money on Reindeer Games.
Correct.
So that pushed it up.
All right. Are you ready for your $2,000 question?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Colleen, how many years apart were the two pressure cooker competitions run? Is it A, 16 years, B, 17 years, C, 18 years, or D, 19 years?
Okay. So the original pressure cooker was in season 6, and that was in the year 2005, right? Because, yeah. And then it was this past season, it was in 2023. Because it's a 1-year difference between the season number and the year before season 9. Okay, let me just talk through this a little bit slower.
Mhm.
All right, so 2000 is season 1, 2001 is season 2, 2000, okay. 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. Season 6 was in 2005. Season 25 was last year. 23 minus 5 is 18. I feel confident in my math, but I don't want to go home. I believe it's 18, and I think I'm going to lock in C, 18.
That is correct.
Tricky
Yes.
one.
Yes. In testing, the math was done with seasons. And that's a little tricky because of season 9. All right. Next up, Mon.
I would have fucked that question up. See, like I knew that after season 9 is when the years got wonky because of the double season, but my brain was still like, oh, well, season 6 must be 2006, not 2005. So it was just gonna be a mess for me. So I'm glad I didn't get that one.
All right. Aman, are you ready?
Yes, I think so.
Your $2,000 question is: after which season did Arnold Shapiro step down as executive producer?
I have no idea.
Is it A, season 2, B, season 7, C, season 8, or D, season 12?
I don't even remember Arnold Shapiro's name anymore half the time. I know that Alison Grodner has been around for quite some time. But was it as early as season 2? It's either 2 or 7 in my head, but I can't quite pin which one it is. All right, looks like I might be using a lifeline here. I mean, Corey made the point about the depreciation of the Big Brother alum. So I just asked the Big Brother alum now, but like, I don't know. What if they don't know either? Y'all are not making me feel good about who this alumni could be. Okay. Oh, damn. This is the first question of the second round, and I'm already. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and ask the audience here. I think they probably have a good idea of which one it is. So.
All right, we're gonna ask the audience. Sam, let's get the poll running.
Like a piece of me wants to say 2 because I know Allison's been around for a long time, and I don't think that Allison steps up during an all-star season. That kind of feels like a tall task. You know what I mean? Because you're like that your first season is a bunch of people that you're supposed to bring back that you don't even know. Like that to me seems a little weird. So I feel like it's 2.
Soon we will see what the audience thinks.
Okay.
The poll is now in the chat.
All right, audience, don't fail me now, please. If I get like a 50-50 split on these answers, I'm going to be so pissed.
All right, here is what the audience is saying.
Oh my God, I'm so
80% are
Woo!
saying 7.
Okay, I will go with the audience. I trust you guys. I'm gonna go and say season 7 then. B is my final.
That is in fact correct.
Okay. Thank you, audience.
Yes, make sure you read the question carefully. After which season did Arnold Shapiro step down? After season 7.
After, oh my god. See now. I would have got that right then. I'm so pissed now.
All right. Well, let's leave Amon to his misery as we move on to Sugar Free.
What's
for your
up?
$2,000 question.
I've missed you guys. I have.
All
I've
right.
come back around. I've come back around. This is the best day of my life again.
Oh, there you go. Well, hopefully the best day of your life continues because it is your $2,000 question. Sugar Free. How many people were in the game when the golden power of veto was introduced?
Okay.
Is it
Cool.
A, 12, B, 5, C, 4, or D, 3?
Marcellus, you should have used that veto. B, final answer.
That is in fact correct. There you go. I was hoping that would trick people up a little bit.
No, I think Marcellus dropped the ball so hard. I've heard it for the past 22 years. You know what I mean?
My hope was that people would think it might be 4 because of how powerful the veto is at 4.
Sure. I thought it was going to be how many people were in the first veto competition when I first started reading the question, like season 3, the first silver. I was like, please. Okay, cool. Great. Go. Okay.
All right. Well, you've all passed the $2,000 question. Now, I want a thumbs up or thumbs down if you would like to continue or end. Okay, you are all continuing. So let's pull up QT once again. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. There's been some that I really know, like right off the jump, and then there's some where I'm like, wait, I don't really know. So I don't know. I'm kind of like in the middle right now, but I'm feeling pretty confident. I still have some lifelines. I'm not afraid to use them. So,
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's continue. Your $4,000 question. Which of these players made it onto Big Brother in Rob Sesternino's place? Is it A, Ronnie Talbot, B, Eric Stein, C, Josh Feinberg, or D, Jason Guy?
Like, by the way, I didn't even know that this is a thing. What the heck? Okay. Ronnie, Eric, Josh, Jason. Wow. Okay. Which of these players made it onto Big Brother and Rob Sesternino's place? Like, I literally couldn't tell you. There's something in me that's saying Ronnie, that wants to say Ronnie. I kind of want it to be Eric Stein. Which of these players made it onto Big Brother and Rob Sesternino's place? Oh my gosh. If I said something right now, I would literally just be guessing. And I don't think I want to guess right now. Okay. Okay, I have a 50-50. The fact that I'm using another lifeline is actually crazy to me. Okay, 50-50. I have Ask BB Alum. Like, by the way, that one, we can just get rid of it. There's no way. Ask a competitor. I kind of want to...
Good BB alum out there, though.
I just don't know which... I don't think... It depends on the BB Alum. Like, I don't know if they would know this.
Got to use it at some point.
I know. I just don't think this is the one. I don't even want to do 50-50 because I'm not even 100% sure on that.
Can you trust a competitor?
You know what? I kind of feel like I can.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, I'm going to ask a competitor.
All right. Who would you like to ask?
Part of me wants to ask Sugar Free, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of who would know this. Okay, I think I'm gonna do Corinne.
Colleen.
Colleen, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do Colleen because she's known everything like right from the jump. Also, I don't think that she would give me the wrong answer because I feel like she's smart enough to know. Like, if she gives me the wrong answer, then she's not gonna have any allies once I leave. So,
Well,
okay.
let's see if you messing up her name impacts the answer she
I know.
gives
I'm
you,
sorry.
Colleen.
I'm so sorry, Colleen.
Very mad. No,
No.
it's okay.
Okay, I feel like you really know this.
I believe that the answer is C.
C. Okay. Okay. How
Based
confident?
on when he was on Survivor, that he went on Survivor instead.
Okay.
Back then.
Okay.
Do you believe her, QT?
I believe that that's what she believes. But now I'm just scared that maybe she thinks that and it's not that. But I honestly have nothing else to go off of. So, okay, I'm going to go with C, Josh Feinberg. Oh, I hope so.
All right, let's see.
Oh my gosh, I'm sick.
That is correct.
Chloe, I hate my life. I'll help you with whatever.
I appreciate it.
Yes, Rob applied for season 3, made it far in the casting process, but they shuffled him off to Survivor instead, and in his place was Josh Feinberg.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Good to know.
Next up, Colleen,
I'm back
you're
up.
here again. Back-to-back questions. Are you prepared?
I hope so.
Okay. Your $4,000 question. During which season did Julie Chen start going by Julie Chen Moonves? Is it A, season 19, B, season 20, C, season 21, or D, season 22?
So I believe the first time she said it was when Brett was evicted, and she said, outside the Big Brother house with Brent, I'm Julie Chen Moonves, because I think she was nervous. It was the first time she was going to go by Moonves. I'm pretty sure that it's B, season 20.
Spot on. The double eviction of season 20. All right. Come on.
I remember that answer to that question in the same fashion, Colleen. I remember Brent like looking at her like, "Oh, Moonves is it? Okay, cool." I'll never forget that.
Yes. All right, Aman. Are you ready for your $4,000 question?
I think so. I could use $4,000 right now.
All right, Aman. Who was the first winner to place third in the final 3 HOH competition? Is it A, Maggie, B, Will, C, Adam, or D, Taylor?
Oh my god. Why couldn't I get the other questions? The first winner to place third in the final 3 HOH competition.
To be clear, this means they did not make it to part 3.
Right. Okay, was it wait, so what happened? Was it wait. I can't even remember what happened with Taylor, and she was so recent. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to use the lifeline again? Not 2 in a row. I feel like I remember Taylor doing well in the end. I feel like I remember that. I feel like I remember her going against Monty, and then Monty won it and took her. And we were all like, ha ha ha, dumb move. So I don't think it's Taylor. I feel like, oh my god, I feel like it's Will. Oh my god. Oh my god, Taran, no!
You do have lifelines?
I do have lifelines. But which one do I use?
Remind me, you've used the audience?
I've just used the audience so far. So I have all the others. I could ask a competitor, I could pass this off. Maybe it's better to pass this off. But I don't want to be too mean right now. We still, the temperament of the game is still so. It's nice. It's nice right now. I don't want to be the first person to draw blood.
We're getting a little intense here. The questions are gonna only get harder from here, Amon.
Okay. Wait, so how does passing off work exactly if someone has already answered? So I would only be able to pass it off to Sugar Free at this point?
You can pass to anybody. It will just count as their next question. So theoretically,
got you.
Theoretically, you're giving them an easier question. But
okay.
Between rounds, there's not that much difference. It really could go anyway.
But if Colleen or QT know this, which I feel like one of them might, I could essentially be giving them a nice little pass.
For what it's worth, also, if you pass to them, you will be getting their next question, which theoretically might be harder.
Okay, so maybe I should just keep it at as equal as possible and just give this one to Sugar Free and switch places with her. Okay, Sugar Free, this is not in a vindictive way. I feel like you might know this. And because I knew QT's and I knew Colleen's, and I'm hoping that I might know the one that was meant for you. So I'm going to pass this one to you.
All right. Sugar Free, how do you feel about this?
Like, I know it, but that's two people that have passed the question to me. Flattered, but so it's between Maggie and Will. I'm very confident it's Maggie, though. I feel like Maggie was the first Big Brother winner that was that did not win either of the final HOHs and was brought by a vet. But did Will compete in part 3? That's where I'm lost. That's where I'm stuck. I feel like he did. I feel like he did win one of those parts. Yeah, I feel like it was because it was Monica that was on the couch. That's where I'm at right now. Like, that's where I'm at emotionally. You know what? I'm going to use this because, like Corey said, there's not much weight to this after a certain point. Let's call a VV alum. Maybe they know. This feels like the kind of statistics. So, like, I feel like it's Maggie. I feel like I've read that. So let's call someone and double check.
All right, we're gonna get a Big Brother alumni on the phone. Let me just dial up the phone here real quick.
And we're cool, Amon. We're totally cool.
Hello? Is a Big Brother alumni on the line?
Taran?
Corey, hello.
Shut up! You're all terrible people.
What do you think the budget is here, Sugar Free?
America, at least.
Do we have a Big Brother alumni on standby, just like wait?
Claire, I don't know. There's some people without lives and money to kill. Christ. Oh, God.
We got Dan backstage. Waiting.
Christ. No, I would want you. Honestly, I would want you or someone like Claire over Dan. So it's Maggie, right?
So
You're feeling
let's
Maggie?
talk it through. So Maggie definitely did not win part 1 because it was Yvette versus Janelle.
Also Amon, neither did Taylor. It was Turner versus Monty.
Yes.
Sorry about it.
And I assume it was Adam versus Ryan. I think it was Yvette Janelle.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain about that.
It was Yvette Janelle.
So the final 3 HOH, was this the holding the key in the key wheel?
No, I thought about that. I'm pretty sure that's final 4 because Monica won that HOH.
Yes, that was what I was thinking. Is like, as long as you're confident, season 2 was not season 2 was a 3-part HOH like normal.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Will won one of those 2 and then through part 3.
I mean, my instinct was 100% Maggie. I think the only fear about Will is like, I remember there was some situation of like the only comp he won was that luxury comp with like the where he ended up going on the helicopter or whatever it was. Yeah, which makes me a little bit uneasy. But
But
when I
but
saw
I
this
feel like
question,
I
was
remember it was Will and Nicole doing the questions at the end. So look, if
Oh,
I
did
lose,
yeah, okay.
then
I think
America
I
needs to follow me on Instagram. You're absolutely right, Corey. Thank you so much.
like Maggie.
But I like Maggie. Let's go with hey Maggie.
Okay. Maggie is the correct answer.
Thanks, Corey.
Will did in fact compete against Nicole.
Also, I just noticed you're turning a light on, Corey. That's so fucking
Thank you.
cute.
All right. You've all survived. Or wait, hold on. No, that was Amon's question. We now need to give Amon
No, we survived. Everybody
Sugar Free's
survived.
question.
Everybody survived.
Let me just mark that you have now
Oh my
used
God.
the call. Okay. Amon.
So I'm assuming it's the same Big Brother alumni each and every time, right?
You can say.
You never know. Here is the $4,000 question, originally intended for Sugar Free. Big Brother 14 advertised the returning coaches by showing what part of their bodies? Is it A, their hair, B, their legs, C, their hands, or D, their noses?
What in the See, I'm getting this confused with Big Brother 18 because I know during some of the promo there was like, oh, like they had like silhouettes though, which had multiple parts of their body. So like now I'm like, oh God. Oh, this is worse than the question I had. Oh my God. Okay, let me just try to. I have no idea, and you can't use two lifelines in
You
one
can
round.
use another lifeline. You just can't pass anymore.
Right. Okay. Let me just try to think about this. Noses just seems weird. That's just weird. I mean, I know that Big Brother is a weird ass show. We all love it, but like that just seems a little weird. Like I'm not being like, oh, there's coaches coming back and then zooming up their left nostril. That's just crazy. Hands, that seems likely. Hair, I feel like is too much of a dead giveaway, especially considering who the coaches are. Like I feel like it's Janelle the minute you see her hair. She's the buxom blonde, right? Like I feel like if you, and especially like if they weren't really, I don't remember the advertising, but like I feel like if they wanted to keep it even the gender sort of a secret that it's 2 men, 2 women, I feel like you don't allow people to be able to narrow it down so quickly by their hair. So I'm between hands and legs. What would they be doing with their hands though? See, like I feel like it's legs because I feel like I can imagine like a slow-mo of them walking and you're like, oh. Jesus. You know what? If I'm out of here, I'm out of here. I'm having such a fun time. So it is what it is, but I'm gonna go with B, their legs.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer. That's my final answer.
B, their legs is correct.
Okay.
They held a towel up in front of their bodies, only showing.
Oh, I
their
remember
legs.
that now. See, I thought it was like a commercial or something. Like they're like walking down the backyard or some shit. I don't know. Oh my God. Thank God.
All right. Well, you are all still in the game. Heading toward the next set of question, or the next question, I should say. Are you? I'm gonna get a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you would like to proceed or end. All right, you are all proceeding. QT, you're back. What was your reaction to finding out who the Big Brother alumni was?
No, I'm so happy about it. I was going to ask earlier, like, can I just choose to have Corey as the alumni? Because in the beginning, you said that he didn't know the questions. So honestly, I'm feeling good. Now I really want to save my Call of BB alum until like a little bit later.
Is that a smart strategy, QT? Or sorry, Corey.
Oh yeah, I got this. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. He's got some confidence.
I also just want to say I'm having so much fun, and I probably am going to be out of here soon because there's no way I'm going to get that many more questions right.
Well, I believe you've used 3 of your lifelines.
Yeah, that's true.
You have 2 left, the 50-50 and the phone a Big Brother alumni.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to your next question. We are about halfway through the questions now. Here is your $8,000 question. Who was the HOH that evicted Kaser for the first time? Is it A, Maggie, B, Yvette, C, Jennifer, or D, April?
Okay. So right away, I want to go Jennifer, right? But that feels like the most obvious answer, but I can't remember. Was Jennifer when he came back? Or was that the first time he was evicted? I sealed your partner's fate. Who was the first HOH that evicted Kaser for the first time? I really want to say Jennifer, but then I'm like, no, that's when Kaser came back. Who else would it be? That's like the only eviction of Kaser that stands out in my mind.
You a fan of Kaser?
Love Kaser. Love Kaser. Love him so much. Oh my gosh, I'm crying. That's why I'm such a big fan of him that I just block out all his evictions in my head. I can't think about it. Okay. I really just. Oh, what did you say?
You have 2 lifelines remaining.
I do have 2 lifelines, but it's like, am I just going to use a lifeline for every question? But if I get this wrong, I'll be so mad I didn't use my lifeline. Who was HOH? Okay, let me think about it. Okay, pressure. He had just come back into the house. No, I think that was his first time being evicted. That's why it stunk so hard. Okay, I'm throwing caution to the wind, going with my gut. C, Jennifer. Oh my gosh, I'll literally kill myself.
Is that your final answer?
Is that my final answer? Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. I'm literally shaking right now. Okay. Who was the first HR that made the for the first time? I'm like reading it again as if it's going to change something for me. Maggie, Yvette, Jennifer, April. Okay, final answer C, Jennifer. Oh my God. It's not.
C, Jennifer is
Incorrect.
incorrect.
Oh my gosh, who was it?
It was A, Maggie.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dang.
Jennifer was, in fact, when Kaser returned to the game, he played in the pressure cooker. Jennifer won the HOH and took him out.
Oh my gosh, I'm so upset about that.
If it would make you feel better, I would have been able to rule out Jennifer, and then it would have been one of 3.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't get much out of me.
Oh my gosh, man, that was a hard one. It's okay.
All right, QT, you have won $2,000. That is your score. How do you think you're gonna fare here? Do you think everyone else is gonna fail as well?
No, I think everyone else is going to continue on. They are so good. They're so knowledgeable about Big Brother. So I think they're all going to continue on. I hope that they do. I'm really proud of how far we've all come together, and I'm sad this is the end for me, but I'm just happy it happened.
All right. Well, QT, thank you so much for joining us. Feel free to stick around. You can still be used as an Ask a Competitor if they want to use you. You can.
think
You
they
still
will
have
continue.
incentive to lie to them if you want them to fail.
At this point, that would just be mean.
All right. Well, QT out on the $8,000 question. Thank you so much,
sad.
QT.
Bye, guys.
Next
Thank
up.
you. This was so fun. I'll be around.
All right. Corey, we lost QT.
I'm glad she didn't use my lifeline, so it's not my fault. I knew it wasn't Jennifer because that was the whole pressure cooker situation.
Mhm.
But the other three, it's like it was just we were all focused on Kaser, not the person with the key.
Yeah, it was his nemesis, Maggie. All right, Colleen, did you know the
Scared
answer to
now.
that one?
I did, but it's getting real. I'm sad. I don't want
It
anyone
is.
to go.
It is getting real. Okay, well, it's a good thing you knew the answer to that one. Because your $8,000 question is, who was the HOH that evicted Mike Boogie for the first time? Is it A, Nicole, B, Funky, C, Hardy, or D, Kent?
Okay. So I don't know this off the top of my head. I'm thinking that it's either Hardy or Kent is kind of the two that I'm between. So what do I have? I have a 50-50, ask the audience, ask a BB alum, ask a competitor. What should I do? I'm definitely going to use a lifeline because I'm not going to guess. I'm trying to think. Does Corey know the answer? Which one is the most valuable one to use? Or should I just ask the audience? Because I think that's the most powerful one, so I kind of want to save that for the end. For the first time. He went home early. I'm leaning towards that it was Hardy, but I don't want to say that and be wrong. 50-50, ask the audience, ask a competitor, or BB alum. Which lifeline should I use? I don't know. I think I'm going to ask a competitor.
Okay.
I think I'm going to ask Sugar Free.
All right. Let's pull Sugar Free up on the stage. Sugar Free.
All I can be is like a sounding board for you right now. Because like, let's talk. I feel like Nicole won early HOHs and Boogie didn't last that long during BB2. I also watched, I watched a video today, and they said in the video that Hardy won like 3 back-to-back HOHs when he could. And then he lost the final 4 HOH, meaning that he at least won final 6, final 8, final 10.
So that was a little later than when Boogie went home, probably.
I feel like Boogie.
Because I know Hardy won quite a few.
He won 3, and Nicole won early. Bunky won late, and Kent won 1. But did Kent take out one of the girls? Like, did Kent take out Krista?
He might have. This is not going well. If you absolutely had to pick, which one would you say it is?
Weirdly enough, oh God. And I told you all of the information I based this off of. I think it's Nicole.
See, I was thinking Nicole was the only one I didn't think it was, for sure.
But she won HOHs early. Was Hardy the HOH? Did Boogie go out when there was 10 left? I don't think so. There was only like 11 people, right? Didn't Boogie get 9th?
I think there were 12 people on that season.
There were 12, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Boogie got 9th. 12. 12, 11, 10. Then I don't think it's Hardy. If it's, yeah,
So if it's
I
not
would
Hardy,
say
then it's probably
Nicole.
Kent.
Look, you do what you want. I support you as my new best friend in life, but
Yep.
I do not want to be held responsible for this answer.
Think. I don't think it's Nicole. I don't think it's Hardy because I think he won later. I don't think it's Bunky. I'm gonna go with Kent, but I have no idea.
I don't think it's Monkey. So
Is that your
yeah.
final answer?
Yes, final answer, Kent.
I hope so.
Kent is correct.
Never listen to me.
That was a complete guess. I was really leaning Hardy, and then thinking that Hardy won later. I was like, I think Boogie went earlier than that.
Mm-hmm. No, Boogie went earlier. It wasn't Hardy. Cool.
Wow.
Bye.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, a tricky
The
one, but
information
you
led
made
me
it
in the
through.
right path.
Cool.
All right, let's bring up our next contestant. Aman, how you feeling?
Like I'm gonna throw up.
Not good?
No,
Not feel confident?
QT is gone. This is dramatic.
One player has been eliminated, but you haven't beaten her yet because you need to get this question right if you want to surpass QT. Are you ready?
No, but here we go.
Well, here we go. Indeed, as soon as it lets me. How have you felt about these questions so far, Amon? Have you felt these last two?
The Kaser one, I was definitely between Jennifer and Maggie. I feel like I probably would have ended up saying Maggie. Because I just remember like after he left how Janelle immediately put them up. So I was like, it's got to be one of them. But I feel like I would have landed on Maggie because I feel like it was like the whole thing was like the whole Cappy thing, and she was like his loyal soldier, and Kaser got rid of him. So I feel like I probably would have ended up on Maggie.
All right. Well, let's give you your $8,000 question. Amon, who was the HOH that evicted Jesse Godders for the first time? Is it A, Keisha? B,
Oh my God,
Ava,
it's a Big Brother
C,
10 question.
April, or D, Michelle?
Okay, it wasn't Michelle. We know that much. It wasn't April? This was Keisha's birthday week, right? Yeah, like this was. And Libra was never HOH. So I know it's not, or was she? Oh my God, I love this season. I'm having such a hard time right now. Oh my God. This is insane. This is my season 10 is my baby. Like, and I can't. Okay, no, this was. It's not Michelle because Michelle was pissed off. Okay, like she was ready to kill somebody. And it fell back on Libra, but Libra wasn't the one that I literally just posted a video of them fighting earlier this week about this very specific situation. Was it? I think April was there, Ollie was there, Dan was blanketing on the couch, and Michelle and Libra were going at it. And Libra was telling her, the vote came to me. It wasn't me. Like I didn't. When they said we're gonna vote this way, I jumped on it. So she couldn't have been HOH because she had a vote. So that means it was either Keisha or April, but I don't think that it was Keisha because I think this was Keisha's birthday week and she was not HOH. April was. Oh my God.
You do have Some lifelines.
I don't want to use a lifeline on Big Brother 10. I will be damned if I use a lifeline on Big Brother 10. Or did April? Because it was April. Yes, this was Keisha's birthday. She was not HOH. April was. I'm psyching myself out. I know it has to be April, but I know this. I will literally, if I get this wrong, I will be so sad. I will be so sad. April was HOH.
The music ended. I'm gonna need an answer.
Okay. I'm going with C. It has to be April because Keisha wasn't in power at that time.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
April is correct.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Corey, I feel like Amon is gonna have like a medical episode every time he shows up on this.
For his sake, I'm hoping he gets one wrong soon.
Yeah. All right. Next up, sugar free.
I
How you feeling?
just took some insulin because my blood sugar is just getting higher. This is this is medically dangerous, and you will be shut down by the end of this stream.
All right. Here is your $8,000 question. Who was the HOH that evicted Nicole Franzel for the first time? Is it A, Christine, B, Caleb, C, Cody, or D, Derek?
I don't really know this one. Honestly, like I started at 14, halfway through 16, I was tired. I watched it later. It was not as good as 14 was as a continuing point. So I'm gonna ask Colleen. I'm just gonna ask Colleen.
Okay, let's pull Colleen to the stage. Colleen, you are being asked, who was the HOH that evicted Nicole Franzel for the first time? Do you know the answer?
I don't, honestly.
Yeah, no, I feel. But can you help me like talk this through?
Yeah.
Because I feel part of me wants to say Cody or Derek.
She got evicted twice.
Yeah, that's what I'm. But was she evicted pre-jury, like during the Battle of the Block segment?
I don't think so. I think it was both jury because I think it was a jury battle back.
Okay. This is.
Or do you have a way you're leaning?
I don't think it was Christine. I don't remember her. I think she won one HOH and tried to take out like Donnie or something.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it was one of Derek or Cody.
Mm-hmm. Part of me wants to say, I want to say Cody because that feels more in line with like, I don't know, the lore of their friendship or whatever. But this is
her being mad at him.
Mm-hmm. I knew April. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it could be Cody. I think it's one of Cody or Derek. I'm pretty sure. I feel pretty good about that.
You know what? I'm going to be wasteful. I'm going to be wasteful and 50-50 this. Come on.
Okay. We're going to use the 50-50 as well. And I will eliminate Cody and Caleb.
But was it Christine? Ooh. Did she just take out the woman and then that's why another reason to hate on Christine during 16? Okay, so Derek won 3 HOHs, right?
I think so.
He won 3. One of them was the reset. He couldn't have won Final Four then. Derek or Christine? What way would you lean? Would you still lean towards Derek?
I would still lean Derek, but I was kind of leaning more Cody, so it
same.
kind of throws everything off now.
But also, this is silly and none of this matters. I'm gonna go with Derek. Final answer.
All right. Derek is incorrect.
Who was it?
It was Christine.
It was
Oh, yeah.
Christine.
It's a 50.
Yes. Famously, the Battle of the Block finally played out the way the producers wanted. Both Christine and Nicole won HOH. Nicole was dethroned and evicted in the same week.
It was Battle of the Block. I'm just most upset I didn't get second. I'm going to be honest. Dang.
All right. Well,
I'm
Sugar
sorry.
Free, you
did not
are
like
also walking away with $2,000.
Yay. I'll send my bank transfer information over.
How are you feeling? What are you thinking?
I mean, yesterday I was half naked on a couch and recorded a 30-second video, and today I'm talking to Corey and Taran. This has been pretty cool. And QT, and Aman, and Colleen, lovely to meet you. This has been awesome. Thank you for having me. I plan on being the first drag queen on Big Brother. I'm just going to say that out loud and manifest it. Okay, great.
There you go. All right. Well, that will be it for Sugar Free. Feel free to stick around.
Will do.
We are now down to 2 contestants. Just Aman and Colleen remain. Corey, is this what you thought would happen at the start of this?
No, I thought Sugar Free would get second, but I do think Colleen kind of was this like Goliath going in, and we've seen a couple of lapses in knowledge. So I think Aman does stand a chance despite the panics.
All right. Well, let me just reset what we are looking at here in terms of lifelines. I'm hoping I have this correct. I believe that Colleen has used Ask a Competitor and Pass to a Competitor, and Aman has used phone. No, did he? No, Aman did. Sorry, Aman. What did you use?
Yeah, I did audience and pass to a competitor.
Okay, sorry, I marked the wrong one there. Okay. Thank you, Aman.
Colleen
Okay,
still
so Aman
having
has
the
used-
Ask the Audience is huge.
Yes, Aman
That's a
has used 2, and Colleen has used 2, but she does still have the Ask the Audience. Okay. Let's then move on. And I need to be very careful about which ones I go to now. Here we go. First of all, Colleen and Aman, if you stop here, you are guaranteed to beat both QT and Sugar Free. But if you get the next question wrong, you will tie both of them. You get no extra points for making it further unless you lock in or make it to the next checkpoint. Do you both want to continue or stay? Okay, they both want to continue. So let's pull Colleen up to the stage. Final 2. How you feeling?
Pretty good. A little bit nervous now,
All right.
but keep going.
Fun fact, that round of questions was originally earlier in the quiz. In testing, they said, Taran, push that further back. It's too hard. All right. Let's move on to our $16,000 question. Colleen, how many rounds of Battle of the Block have there been in total? Is it A, 13, B, 9, C, 8, or D, 5?
Okay, so it was on 2 seasons. It's on 16 and 17. 16, it was almost the whole time. And 17, it was just at the beginning. So we can rule out 5. Let's see. Well, there were 16 people on Big Brother 16. So it was 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, at least around there. I think they stopped when they did a double eviction. So, this is tough. Because I don't know if it's going to get all the way up to 13. On Big Brother 17, I think it stopped in the pre-jury phase. So, they had the takeover weeks. It was either 3 or 4 weeks in Big Brother 17. But that would at least push it up to 13. It's either 13 or 9, I think. Okay, let me count through. Okay, so Big Brother 16. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12 for sure. And I think it went 11, 10 at least. And then 17, there are 17 players, but Liz or Julie didn't go in yet. It was only 3 or 4 weeks. So I don't think it gets all the way up to 13. It's either 13 or 9. I should probably use one of my lifelines here. What do I have? 50-50, ask the audience, or ask a BB alum. I think I'm going to use my 50-50 here.
Okay. I will eliminate.
Don't do it to me, Taran. You're supposed to decide these things ahead of time.
I wasn't expecting this. I will eliminate 9 and 5.
Okay. So now I'm leaning 13, but 8 is close to 9. Let's see. I'm really thinking it's 13. Okay, let's just count through this. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11 for sure. And then 17, 16, 15 at least. So that puts it over 8. But was it all the way up to 13? Was it 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems like a lot. But maybe it's more than I'm thinking. 13 or 8. 13 or 8. 13 or 8. Might flip a literal coin here. I really don't know. Is there a way for it to be 13? Because, okay, well, we'll think through the mechanics of it. So you have to have 2 HOHs. They have to each nominate 2 people. And then 2. So 6 people would be the absolute minimum. But they probably want someone playing the veto, and they had doubles, and they had battle backs. I don't think they would do that twist still on the Sunday shows for that long. 16, 15, 14, 13. Well, let's say it's only possibly 3 on 17. Then was it more, but it was more than 5, I think. I'm sorry, I'm taking forever on this. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. At least. 10, 9. Okay. So I think the absolute max it could have been on 17 is 5, which means it would have to be 8 on 16. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. And they had a battle back in there. And then the minimum it would have been on 17 is 3. So, but was it more than 5 on 16? 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. I think it was more than that. So I'm really leaning 13. I'm going to lock in 13.
All right, final answer.
Final answer.
13 is correct.
Thank you. I'll try to be faster next time.
There were, in fact, 8 rounds in Big Brother 16 alone, and then another 5 in Big Brother 17. Too much.
That makes sense.
Too much.
The
is
Franzel
also-
question almost gave it away a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring Aman up to the stage. Aman, how'd you feel about that last question?
I think that I think initially I was like 13 sounds like way too many, but then when I agree with Corey, I was like, wait a second, we just had that question about Nicole, and that was like midway through. So that had to have been at least like, because I was at the jury phase at that point. So that had to be at least 6. So if it's at least 6, then I know that there's more than 2 in season 17. So it has to be 13 at that point. But I would have never guessed 13 off the top of my head ever.
Yes, that one was more about the available options, I think, than knowing the answer off the top of your head. Okay. So I will start calling time when we run out of music here. But let's move on. Come on. Your $16,000 question. Here we go. Who was evicted the night Rob infamously called the eventual winner a loser? Is it A, James, B, Meg, C, Johnny Mac, or D, Julia?
I have no idea. I didn't even know that Rob called Steve a loser. Wait, when did he do that? When did he do that? Okay, so disclaimer here. Like, I've been a fan of Big Brother for quite some time. I've been a fan of RHAP for a lesser period of time. I started really getting hardcore into RHAP BB18. So this is like a whole like summer afterwards. So like I have no knowledge of him saying anything about this. What? I mean, are these like, is the answer to this question and the reason why he called Steve a loser, like, are they linked somehow? Like,
you do have 3 lifelines.
And I do. Rob, what the F? Oh my god. Okay. I knew the other Rob question because I remember specifically watching Big Brother 3 and I was like, he kind of reminds me of Rob. And then I told that to Rob one day and he was like, well, yeah, I mean, he was my replacement, so that makes sense. I was like, oh shit. Okay. Time. Okay. Oh god. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how long Corey's been listening to RHAP. I don't know if he would know this. He could. He might. What else do I have? I have 50-50 and I have what's the other one? Ask
a competitor and phone a Big Brother alumni.
Okay. Okay, I will. What do you think, Corey? I'm gonna phone a Big Brother alumni.
All right.
Okay. So this, I know some stuff. I gotta try to help you out here. So this was, he called Johnny Mac and Steve losers for not targeting the Oz twins. So that gets a couple people out of there. My gut tells me Meg. It's like, why are you wasting your HOH on Meg? I don't remember James being in this conversation, but also I don't know BB17 like that. Did Johnny Mac or Steve like win a? Because the double was when Austin went. No.
Yeah.
So it's, this might be like the first. No, because Johnny Mac. I wonder. My gut is Meg. It could be James. I know it's not Julia or Johnny Mac. I really don't think so. But you know, take that for what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna trust the story. I'm gonna go with I have no idea. I have no clue. So B it is Meg.
B, Meg, is the correct answer.
I love the Wurtenbergers. What can I tell you?
Meg was on the block against Julia, and Steve and Johnny Mac chose to keep the Oz twins intact, and Rob said they were losers.
I can hear him saying it, and I've never heard him say it. I need to go back and watch that now.
Also, I think the wording there was mistranslated in the graphic, and I think James theoretically was an acceptable answer as well, considering it was a double eviction.
Oh, okay.
Is what? Or no? Is that true?
Okay.
Anyway,
They were back to back, I think.
yes, they certainly
I'm
were.
pretty sure they were. Yeah, because she was like, "I don't want to see you coming after me," and then
Yes.
he walked. in the house
The
by
original intent of the question was that the decision was that they chose to evict Meg over Julia, but doesn't matter because you got it anyway. Okay,
Whew.
we are now through, and we have just one question left before we reach the second checkpoint. Both Amon and Colleen still in the game. Do you guys want to continue or stop here? All right, they are both going to continue. So let's pull Colleen back up to the stage. And they're currently debating whether or not it was a double eviction. I originally thought it wasn't, but either way, doesn't matter. Okay. So, Colleen. This is your $32,000 question. You have 2 lifelines remaining and 6 questions left in total. Here's the question. How much money did Eric Stein make as America's player? Is it A, $20,000, B, $40,000, C, $60,000, or D, $80,000?
Okay. So I don't know this off the top of my head, but I do feel like he got 20 tasks correct. So the question is, how much were they paying per task? And it doesn't help because they're all divisible by 20. $1,000 a task, 2,000, 3,000, or 4,000. Well, those would be kind of weird numbers to say. You get $4,000, you get 3,000, you get 2. But 20,000, I feel like he won more than that. But for some reason, 20 tasks correct is sticking out in my head. So I still have Ask the Audience and Ask a BB alum. And if I get this question, I'm locked into the next tier.
Correct.
If Amon and I both get it, we're in the top 2. Yeah, it does not help that they're all divisible by 20. So I think I'm going to ask Corey. What do you think?
All right, Corey.
I feel like it's 40 because I feel like I've heard Eric talk about how BS it is that he did all that for $40,000. There's no way it's 80. 20's I think it's 40. But if you like, I think Amon might be on his last breath. He's out of lifelines. If you want to poll the audience to be sure. But that's my
40
instinct.
sounds good. Because I agree that 20 sounds too low. And then 80's too high, and 3,000 per task is kind of a weird number. I think I'm going to go with it. $40,000.
Okay. $40,000 is correct. Corey coming through. I mean,
I was
going to feel really bad if you knew 20 tasks but got the question right.
I don't know why I know that.
Okay, well, you are now locked into your next dollar amount. So, let's bring up Amon.
Oh God.
Your one question.
To be honest, I'm shocked that I'm still here. To be honest, I love Big Brother. I'm a Big Brother super fan, but trivia of Big Brother is something that I am not. Oh God. Okay.
All right.
I just want to make it to the last round of questions.
Amon, if you get this question right, you lock in second place. If you get it wrong, you tie for last.
Okay.
Which technically is also second place since it's a tie.
I could be really nice to Sugar Free and purposefully fail this so that she can get second place.
All right. Aman, your $32,000 question. Oops. Nope, that's the wrong one.
Okay.
Is which of these seasons had the lowest average viewership?
Oh,
You have 2 lifelines remaining.
the lowest viewership. I don't feel like it's season 8 because that was like Evil Dick season. A piece of me might want to believe that it is season 10 only because they went ahead and did season 9 shortly after season 8, and I'm wondering if there was a little bit of viewership fatigue because they had just gotten Big Brother. Now you want us to watch it again. So I wonder if they lost a few people, but still Big Brother was still kind of more in its heyday back in those days. So is a low viewership for a season like season 10 still better than a good viewership for something like season 14, where less and less people watch the show every year? I really want to make it to the next round. I really want to at least lock in second place. Do I do 50-50 or do I ask a competitor? This one's such a shot in the dark. I feel like it's best if I do 50-50 on this one.
All right. I will eliminate season 8 and season 14.
God. Which of these seasons have the lowest average viewership? I have to imagine that season 13, with the return of Brenchel and Danielle Briones and Jeff and Jordan, I feel like that had to bring people back. At least back in those days. We see nowadays, like them bringing back certain alumni doesn't really help out. But I feel like back in those days, I feel like it probably did. And I'm wondering if like the whole reasoning behind going back to basics for season 10 was like, we're losing viewers. We gotta do something because this is not. We're on a down path right now. I feel like the return of those alumni really did a good service to that season. The twist kind of sucks, but I think that the alumni being there was good. And BB10 has always been my lucky charm. Oh, God. Okay, I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to go with BB10.
All right. Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
Season 10 is correct.
This is so sad.
Yes. Yes, Amon's reasoning was exactly spot on, actually, that season 9 was quite a tank in the ratings, and that carried into season 10. Fun fact, though, season 10 has one of the highest swings up over the course of the season. So not a lot of people started watching it, but by the end, a lot more people were in comparison to other seasons. Still has a lower average viewership, though, than many others. All right. Amon, you made it.
I made it. I cannot believe it. Yes, season 10. That's my baby. I love it.
All right. Let's do it then. We have made it to the $64,000 question. The new round of questions, the final 5. Corey, did you think they would make it this far?
No shot. I would say I thought Colleen would get to $2 million. But you know, I'm surprised to see 2 people hanging in there. I'm just happy because now I'm a viewer. My job is done. I'm just hanging out, It's like
Yes,
watching
it's
any
true.
RHAP video.
All right. Well, let's get started then. Colleen, how you feeling?
All right. We're in the top 2. We're still going. I appreciate the confidence, Corey. We'll see what
Okay.
happens.
Let's see what happens indeed. Colleen, here's your $64,000 question. Which of these players won more competitions in a single season? Is it A, Taylor, B, Lisa, C, June, or D, Maggie?
So right off the bat, my instinct is leaning towards Lisa. She won the first HOH, and that's big. Did she win? I don't think she won 4 HOHs, no. But she won several. Taylor, I think, won, 3 competitions? Maggie won a few. I think she had 2 or 3. I feel like she had like 3 HOHs. I don't think it's June. I don't think it's Taylor. So I'm between Lisa and Maggie. And I just have my Ask the Audience left, right?
Yes, because you just called for it.
Yeah. My first instinct is Lisa, but I'm just trying to think if there's anything I'm forgetting. For whatever reason, I can't remember how many vetoes anybody won. I just remember HOHs. Well, Lisa's also helped by the fact that everyone played the veto. I know she did win at least one of them. I think I'm going to just go with Lisa. Go with my gut. Lock it in.
All right. Lisa is correct answer. $64,000. I'm on.
Whew.
How you feeling?
Stressed. Okay.
What did you think of that
Stressed.
question? Did you know that one?
I in my mind it was like Lisa or Maggie, and I feel like because I've been doing like light studying over the past couple of days, and I feel like I remember reading it like, oh, Lisa won this amount of comps. I was like, that like, her name like stuck out to me, so I probably would have went with Lisa as well.
All right. Well, let's see if you know this one. For $64,000, Aman, which of these players won more competitions in total across all seasons, including spin-offs?
Oh,
Is it A, Cody, B, Paul, C, Nicole, or D, Janelle?
fudge sickles. Cody won a ton of comps. I feel like I remember at the end of Big Brother 22, everyone was saying like he has the most, or was it just most HOHs? What was it? So this is the problem. I get all of the stats confused. Is it most comps? Is it most vetoes? Is it most HOHs? Is it most HOHs in one season? Like,
You have one lifeline remaining. It is ask a fellow competitor.
At this point, can you trust them though?
I mean, look, I'll say this before I make a decision on that. If I did ask Colleen, and Colleen decided to purposefully, because I'm gonna just tell you right now, Colleen, you are most likely going to win this thing. I've made peace with that. It's okay. So the very least you could do, just give me one, just one good answer, and then I won't have any more. I'll be out of lifelines, and then I'm screwed. You know.
So good question, Taran. Is there a clarification of which Cody we're talking about?
Cody Calafiori.
Okay.
Yes, not you.
That's
Which of these players won more competitions in total? So just meaning all comps. All
It will
comps.
be yes. For regular seasons, HOHs and vetoes. For spinoffs, whatever their competitions are.
I feel like it's Cody. Like I feel like at the end of Big Brother 22, everyone was talking about how many comps he's won. And I know Nicole has been on 3 seasons, including reindeer games, making it 4 appearances. But I don't know if she didn't really win a lot. And Cody was like on a tear in 22. I am, and I know Janelle's is her record is the how many in one season, not total. So it's not Janelle. I don't believe that it's Paul, and quite frankly, some of those were just thrown to him. So are they actually wins? Let's be real. Thrown to them, excuse me. It's between Cody and Nicole for me. You know what? Well, I feel like the longer I wait to use this and potentially ask Colleen, I feel like the less incentive she'll have to actually want to be nice. So I feel like if I'm going to use it, I should just use it now. So you know what? I'm going to use my lifeline. And I'm going to ask you, Colleen, what do you think? I'm leaning towards Cody. What do you think?
So I am also between Cody and Nicole because Nicole won a lot of comps on reindeer games and Cody went out early. That's the one thing. But Cody won a lot. So 16, he won all the way to the end. He didn't win like a ton, maybe like 2 HOHs,
I feel like he's
3
got a couple
vetoes,
HOHs.
something like that.
I know he won like a crap ton of HOHs in 22 and a couple vetoes.
In 22, yeah. 22.
And I don't
he had
think
either
that
3 or 4 HOHs.
I know that in 18, Nicole won a couple of HOHs, but she was kind of under the radar for a lot of it. Like she kind of like let everybody else do what they were going to do. And she didn't really have to win a lot of the time. So like, that's why I'm like, I know she's been there 3 times, but 18 was like, eh. And even 16 is sort of like, there's a couple in there. So I feel like out of 18 and 16, I feel like she probably matches what Cody did in 22. But then you get to 22 and it's like, I know that Nicole won a couple of those too. So I'm like, ooh.
They both made it all the way to the end. Did Battle of the Blocks count or no?
If you were dethroned, no.
Okay.
Ooh.
But what about the Battle of the Block competition itself?
That also does not count.
Okay. So just HOHs, vetoes, and reindeer.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, okay. Losing my mind. You know what? Whatever. Screw it. I'm gonna go with Cody. I feel like I remember everyone because I remember rolling my eyes at it and be like, "Whatever, shut up." Like he won. Who cares?
Is that your final answer?
I'm going with Cody Cauliflower. Final answer.
Cody is correct.
Good job. We got there.
Reindeer games helped push Cody past Paul, who he was previously tied with.
Okay.
So how many comps did Nicole win on reindeer games? Didn't she win like every episode?
So like this is a little tricky too, and I would be happy to give clarification. But like in terms of solo wins, she won a Jingle Bell Brawl challenge. She won a Naughty and Nice challenge, and then she won, at the end.
Okay.
The winner. Cody won a Naughty and Nice challenge as well in episode 2 before he was.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yep.
Yes, and then he put the teams together.
Yeah, but without reindeer games, it was clearly Cody. I just didn't know if reindeer games put Nicole over.
All right. Here we go. Let's then move on. Let's first ask the both of you. You are now at $64,000. Do you want to continue or lock in your score? They are both continuing. Amon had to
Like
think
Amon-
about that one.
I feel like Amon has no choice though, because Colleen has the Ask the Audience. Like you kept.
It's true, but equally, if he doesn't have any lifelines, so he has no he has no fallback here. All right, let's bring Colleen back to the stage. Colleen, are you ready?
Yes.
For $125,000 points. What does the F in Foth, or what did the F in Foth first stand for? Is it A, fish, B, fans, C, front, or D, fire?
So this is, as it's used by fans, talking.
Yes.
My instinct is front, as in front of the house. Yeah, I feel like, because I think OTH is of the house. I don't think that stands for anything else. Yeah, I can't think of any other fire of the house, fans of the house, fish of the house. Well, they did have fish. If I don't use my Ask the Audience and I get it wrong, done. But I feel like front is the only thing that makes any sense. But I know they cut to the fish. That's like a fish or front. I'm going to ask the audience. I'm not going to take a chance.
Okay. We're going to ask the audience. Sam, can we get a poll in the chat? What did the F in Foth first stand for? Poll is already ready. Sam was prepared. So you can go ahead and answer the question in the obvious. In the obvious, in the chat and the audience.
Audience, please get this right. Don't just guess. Only answer if you know the answer. Don't skew the poll.
All right, let's pull up the polling results. 67% say front. 27% say fish.
So front was also my first answer. But the audience doesn't seem very confident based on, 2/3. What did the F and FAOTH first stand for? Front of the house. Seems like the answer. But there's enough people saying fish that it's messing me up. Instinct is front. The audience is saying front. What was it first called? Was it front of the house and then it was fish, or was it fish and then front? I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna say front.
Is that your final answer?
It's my final answer.
C, front, is correct answer.
Thank you, audience. I love all of you. You're the best.
Front of the house was what they originally cut to when they were cutting feeds. It did eventually become fish. And then, some people even said fire once upon a time. Okay. Thank you, Colleen.
Wow. I'm learning. I never knew that. I never knew that. I mean, I probably would have said front of the house just because I've worked in the service industry for so long, and that's also what we say, if you're not working in the kitchen, you're at the front of the house, but that would have been based off of nothing to do with Big Brother.
All right. Well, Amon, are you ready for your $125,000 question?
Ready as I'll ever be, Taran.
Amon. Who was evicted the night that Natalie entered the game? Is it A, Jace, B, Scott, C, Holly, or D, Will?
Wait. Oh my god, I literally just watched the abridged of this like 2 days ago. No, wait, was it Holly?
As a reminder to the audience, Amon has no lifelines left.
Because Natalie, she entered. Was Holly already out at that time? It's Holly. It's Holly. It's Holly. That's all I can hear in my effing head right now. Oh my god. Can I call my mom? Just for emotional support. Okay, I don't think it's Holly. I don't think it's not Will. I know that. So I'm between Jace and Scott, but Jace was. I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the tail. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, I'm just gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Scott.
B, Scott, is that your final answer?
Oh my god, I literally just watched this. But it was on 2 times speed. I don't know. I'm gonna go with B.
B, Scott, is correct. It's Holly! I knew it! It's Holly!
I can't do this. I should have put my thumb down. I can't do it anymore. I need to.
All right. Corey, I can't believe it.
Neither can I. Who's Scott?
Do you think they now are out of lifelines?
Yeah.
It's now a game of chicken. To compete for the win, you can lock it in. Or if you think that you can answer. How many more questions? 3 more questions with no lifelines. You go for the millionaire win.
I think that mystery prize at the million is doing a lot.
I mean, is it as exciting as our mystery call-in guest?
His feelings were hurt for a while there.
Okay. Colleen and Amon. Sorry. Well,
So if one of us says yes and the other one says no, does the person who says yes have to play all the way to a million?
no, you can answer the one question and then stop if you want.
Okay.
But if you say yes, you have to answer the question.
Okay.
Okay. Colleen and Amon. Do you want to continue or lock in your $125,000 score? They are both competing. Let's bring them up. Here we go. Are you confident, Colleen?
We'll see. Not really.
Okay. Colleen, for $250,000 or to drop back down to $32,000. Here's the question. Who was the first person voted into Team America? Is it A, Joey, B, Donnie, C, Derek, or D, Frankie?
So I know that Joey was first in Team America, and then she went home right away. So then they had to replace her. But was that like, so by first one voted in, does that mean the first one, like they showed on the show, the first person they said, you're in Team America?
Yeah.
Okay. So I really feel like it's Joey, but this late in the game, is it a trick question? Because Frankie would have a lot of votes going in, you would think. But I know Joey was replaced. I know that much. I think it's Joey. I think I'm going to go with A.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Joey is correct answer.
Well done.
All right. So the pressure is on to Amon.
Why couldn't I get that question? I know that question.
Hey, you had an easier one last time, I think, with Scott.
Oh, that's true. I still struggled with that one too.
Okay. Amon. Here is your $250,000 question.
God.
Arnold
Not
Shapiro.
him again? Another Arnold Shapiro question? Are you kidding me?
Advertised season 2 by saying that production would have their what machines on standby? Is it A, voting, B, bleeping, C, censoring, or D, blurring?
I vetoed this
Everyone
shit.
knows this.
I veto this question. This is some what I can what? I was drinking juice boxes during season 2, okay? I was eating Uncrustables and getting in trouble for not coming home when the lights came on, okay? I don't know what the heck Arnold Shapiro was talking about on TV.
I was in the womb.
Okay, I mean, advertised season 2 by saying that production would have their blank machines on standby. I kind of want to say A because we know that Big Brother 1 was all about America voting, right? And then it shifted to giving all of the power to the house guests. So a piece of me is like, but no, you don't say standby. I would say it feels like he would probably say we're putting them away, like we're putting them in the closet or whatever. Like standby is kind of like means like you're putting them someplace close for use, for eventual use. Censoring, I mean, what would they need to censor? I mean, that they haven't already been censoring on season 1. Because there were, am I allowed to ask if there were live feeds for season 1? Yes? No?
Yes.
So what would be any different? Blurring, I mean, is it because people were like hooking up in the house and they were trying to blur it out? But they don't be blurring. They've never blurred.
They do
We
not
have
blur in
seen
25.
we have seen many private parts throughout the years on Big Brother live feeds. They have never blurred. So bleeping. I don't know. Okay, I feel like I can discount voting. I feel like voting doesn't make much sense. Bleeping, blurring, censoring. They don't blur. They've never blurred. They've never blurred. So it's between censoring and bleeping, which essentially are kind of the same thing in a way. But you don't say censoring machine, you say bleeping machine. Who says censor machine? Voting machine. You don't say blurring machine. It's bleeping. It has to be bleeping. B, bleeping.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
B, bleeping is the wrong answer.
No!
The answer is D, blurring.
That's a mother. That thing is the devil is a liar. When have they ever blurred anything?
In the episodes. Season 2 had some blurring. Keyword there was advertised. He was trying to entice people by saying, "Oh, you never know. Might be some naked people on our season." Amon, what are you feeling right now?
I was just so close and like to go out on like some other effort that I don't even know. It's just like so. I don't know. It's gonna take me a while to get over this. That's it.
You could have locked in at $125,000. You're now going home with $32,000, Amon.
On Pride Month. This is just so wrong. This is so wrong. I don't know what else to say.
All right, Amon. Well, thank you for participating. You still have a chance because if Colleen gets one wrong, she will tie with you and we will have to do a tiebreaker.
Okay.
So stick around. All right.
All right.
Oh boy, Corey.
It puts Colleen in a tough spot.
Yes, truly a decision must be made. There are 2 questions left. But if she locks in, she guarantees herself the win. What would you do?
I have to imagine these next 2 questions are about like Arnold Shapiro's nephew or something. I take the win. I move on with my life.
All right. Well, Colleen, there is no other competitor, so we can just call you up to the stage. What are you thinking? Are you going to pass?
Yeah,
or are you
what's
gonna
the
stay, or-
difference of locking in the win versus going all the way to the million?
There is a separate prize for winning the $1 million mystery prize.
Do you have any hints on what the mystery prize is?
It's better than the winning prize.
Okay.
And to be clear, it's a tiebreaker if she falls to 32, or is it a
Falls to
split?
32, they will compete for the winner prize with a tiebreaker runoff.
So just one question each? Do we just keep going until
I'll ask
someone gets wrong?
unasked questions until one of you gets one wrong and one of you gets one right.
Well, there's 2 questions left. I'm guaranteed top 2. But I have the win locked up. These questions have been getting tougher and tougher. I think I'm going to take my win.
She's
Lock it.
taking the win. There it is with $250,000 locked up. Colleen wins. Who wants to be a Big Brother millionaire? Let's bring everyone to the stage here. I don't know if QT is still around. She is.
Yay! Congratulations, Colleen. That was amazing.
Yes.
Good.
I really
Yes.
wanted to be a millionaire, but 250 is good.
All right. The audience wants to know if you would have answered the questions correctly. Would you like to see what the next question was going to be?
Yes.
All
and I
right.
hopefully don't know it, and I'll live peacefully with my decision.
Let's pull it up then. Let's see what you would have gotten here for $500,000. Who was the executive producer of season 1?
Oh,
A,
come
John
on.
DeMol.
It's your
B,
buddy.
Arnold Shapiro. C, Paul Romer. Or D, Ian O'Malley.
That's crazy.
You really love Arnold Shapiro,
Yeah, what's that about?
but I know that he was not a producer on season 1. What? I don't. Yeah. To be honest, I don't 100% know this. It's either John or Ian. I think it's John, but I'm not sure.
Would John have been your answer?
John would have been my answer.
John DeMol would have been incorrect.
I made the right call.
Mhm.
Yes.
He's the creator, right? He's like the
Created
Yeah.
the
he's
show.
yeah.
I recognize the name.
He
but I
created
also-
the show with Paul Romer, who went to the U.S. and was the executive producer of season 1.
Oh, so I was way off then.
Yeah.
I counted him out.
All right. Well, it seems as though you made the correct decision there, Colleen.
I'm glad.
Mhm.
Okay.
Can we see what the $1 million question would have been for all of us? Do we know it?
Oh.
Just for fun.
Let's go. Hold on. Your $1 million question would have been. Oh, where'd it go? What famous event happened? What famous Big Brother event happened on day 69?
Ooh.
A. 4 former Survivor players entered the house. B. The cookout became the final 6. C. Cameron returned to the game. Or D. Marcellus did not use the veto on himself.
Well, I don't know off the top of my head.
Is C
I
a
feel like-
famous Big Brother event?
It's an infamous Big Brother event.
I think
I
that's
feel like it can't be. Is it?
not right.
It's
for the
definitely not
cookout.
B.
Yeah. The timing on that doesn't work. The veto, I don't know how long the early seasons were. I think I would have
Yeah,
guessed
kinda,
A, but I
yeah.
would have gotten the previous question wrong, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Mm.
A
I do
would have been. Well, nope, that's not. Nope, nope.
Joey!
It's Joey.
It was Joey.
Come on, Joey.
That's the famous event, just Joey.
Would have been. No, no, that's not right. It was Marcellus.
Wow.
Okay.
I feel doubly
Okay.
confident in my decision.
Yes,
Oh,
Marcellus
wow.
famously did not use the veto on himself on day 69. Fun fact, that's also the day Shane was blindsided out of the game in Big Brother 14.
Oh, that's
It's a good
such a good day. Yeah.
Day 69.
I will still send my friends just a clip of Danielle's face because it just works for every occasion. Just
hmm It really does.
Can I
All
ask,
right, well,
ask a question?
yes.
Okay, Colleen, when sugar-free
yeah.
the answer, did you actually know it?
I will
What was the
respect
question
you
on
if
that
you
one?
if you threw the Christine answer. I will respect you, but I want to know the truth.
Okay, it was the Christine. I didn't
Christine
know for
taking it.
sure. I thought that Christine got her out the second time. So, no, I did not throw it on purpose, but I didn't, talk through all the information.
Right.
We need the second
But
time.
I
Oh
didn't.
my gosh.
Queen.
Lost my vote.
All right. Well, Colleen, as the winner of Who Wants to Be a Big Brother Millionaire, you have won some merch from the RHAP merch store. Whatever you want from the store, we can get in contact and we can make sure that you get whatever you would like. And then everyone else that competed, as a consolation prize, if you would like a T-shirt, feel free.
Yes.
T-shirt. I lost $1 million on RHAP, maybe.
Great.
Honestly, yeah, I need it.
Yeah, I also lost the last game show I did, so sounds great.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for competing. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
So much
was
fun.
so
I loved
fun.
every second. It was so good.
Mhm.
I mean, I knew I was gonna get into it, but like I was legit. There was a moment where I was like, "Is this real money?" Like I was losing my mind.
It was very stressful.
Yeah,
Very
I
high level
had more
competition
fun.
all around.
I definitely had more fun after when I was in the chat with everyone. I was super stressed out as I was competing. Oh my gosh.
They're asking what was the $1 million prize. We talked Rob into giving a free year of patronage to
Ooh.
Nice. That's
yes.
nice.
Would have been great, but I would not have won it. So
We get it, Taran. You're smart. No one here would have won your game.
Yeah.
Came close.
that's why Taran's the GOAT.
Thank you. All right. Well, listen, Colleen, where can people find you if they want to catch up with the winner of Big Brother Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Colleen Vandusky, COLLEEN VANDUSKY. And I tweet about Big Brother sometimes. I'm more of a consumer than producer of content, but you follow me over there. I'll say hi in the chat.
There you go. Thank you so much again for competing. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Amon, you came in second place.
Jealous.
I really did. I did think about. I was like, let's just all three of us just be in second place together. I really thought about it. You can find me everywhere at Amon Adwin. I will be here on RHAP all summer long talking some Big Brother 26. You can also find me over at the Drag Race podcast with Liana and Beth. We are in the middle of covering All Stars 9. Sugar Free, if you ever want to be a guest sometime, hit us up. We'd love to have you.
Sounds great. I'm gonna go cry in the corner now. Bye.
And yeah, that's it.
All right, Sugar Free, where can people find you?
Yeah, at Adam Winnie, you might see it in the chat, is my YouTube and my Instagram for my boy stuff. At Sugar Free the Queen on Instagram. This was so fun. QT, you're amazing. Amon, I've been watching you for years. Colleen, you're smarter than the rest of us. This is so much fun. Thank you guys so much for having me.
All right, and QT, what are you up to these days?
Up to everything and anything. You can find me at Corey Tyler, QUORITYLER, literally everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all the things. Just making a bunch of content, having fun. Yeah. Also, I think I might be covering some Big Brother as well this season.
Ooh, QT. Do you have any Big Brother aspirations?
No, the way I would literally lay my life on the line to get into the Big Brother house. I have no idea. I've been trying for so long. It's never happened. I don't know at this point if it will, but I would absolutely love that. So hopefully.
Final two? 27?
No, absolutely Sugar Free. Me and you until the end. Seriously.
Bless.
I can't wait for this to be a clip on season 27. When,
Imagine. When Sugar Free cuts me at the final 3.
I need to win. I gotta pay for insulin somehow.
Oh man.
Corey, thank you so much for co-hosting with me and for being the Big Brother alumni on call. You didn't even fail anybody.
No, but there's a lot of questions where I could have. So thank you all.
Well, was there any one that you were really hoping you wouldn't get?
Any of the Arnold Shapiro ones. Honestly,
Yeah,
Arnold
me too.
Shapiro and Big Brother 5. That's all I was trying to avoid.
Mm.
That was Samon's whole quiz.
That's like
It was really luck of the draw on some of them.
It
I know.
was.
At least Big Brother.
Some
10
other
saved
questions that
me
were so
twice.
easy, some that were really tough.
Yep. Yeah, that basically like coming up with these 4 quizzes were like my Slumdog Millionaire. Like this, like these, they all came from my head. So like this is like my specific knowledge, except for a couple that were like very specific. But that does not mean that I would do well on something that somebody else came up with, because it really is so dependent on like what the questions are and what you happen to know.
I think that someone should try to out-stump Taran next time. Taran's the only contestant, and all the questions are hard.
I want one of these versions that's just subjective. Like Amon makes the Amon.
Who is the best Big Brother player?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm down for that.
All right. Corey, what are you up to? Where can people find you?
I'm probably going to be on Twitch in 20 minutes. So twitch.tv/Corey Wartenberger. Me and America are doing some stuff. We have our Patreon, patreon.com/AmeriCorey, not Comerica. We're rewatching Big Brother 25 for the first time. Tonight we're watching week 6. So tragic for Izzy, but very happy week for us.
I did have a day 44 question in there that was not asked. And the trick of it was that it was talking about Izzy and not season 21. Okay, well, that was our Big Brother Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Thank you all so much for participating. Thank you to everyone who joined us along the way. I hope you all enjoyed it. Listen, we've got some more weeks in the lead up to Big Brother 26 starting, so we might have some more stuff coming your way. Stay tuned. The schedule might be a little wonky in the coming weeks, but we will do our best to deliver some more fun Big Brother content. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for joining us here tonight, and we will see all of you next time.